Synthesis of Mr. President's policy might not be walking down the line. People are still suffering. Yes, I agree that. But it started trickling in on the macro level. That's on the upper level, not on the lower level. So I'm hoping that in the next 2-3 years, the policies of Mr. President will trickle down and Nigerians will appreciate what Mr. President is doing. Since 1960, I'm not a psychopath. This is first president. You know, I have tag facts. This is first president that stopped subsidy. This is first president they matched the $2. That is why we are suffering. Because Nigerians are not used to working hard. We are used to getting cheap money. People sleep in their houses and use telephone and get dollar and sell it at very high rates. People sit in their houses and use their tank farms and collect paper and they make money. But this is one president who have said, if you are ready to make money, make it the right way. If you are not ready to make money, you leave it. So I don't think, moreover, they have to vote for him because you see, President Tinubu is not going to be a president voted by the South alone. He will be a president that will be voted by North and South. And it's also for the interest of everybody, both the North and the South, for Tinubu to come back.
All right, a flurry of reactions after. Me, I know I make legitimate money. I don't make easy money, I work hard for my money. Let me take some reactions. This is from Amani, who wrote, so according to Orji Uzokalu, the suffering Nigerians are going through is because they're too used to easy money. That's not just ignorant, it's insulting. People are working themselves to the bone just to survive, and this is the excuse being offered for economic hardship. While Nedu Ani wrote, Orji Uzokalu, a senator of the Federal Republic and a two-term governor of Abia State, is seen openly campaigning for Bola Tinubu ahead of the 2027 election at the Senate chamber, openly disobeying the law, Electoral Act, and Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. What kind of lawless country is this? Isn't there a big punishment for this? Where's DSS, INEC, and the police? Dr. Bati, that's a question for you, but I would like to start with our favorite Niger wife, because you know how we are in this country. I mean, it is quite, it's hard to hear from a senator saying that, you know, we have been getting easy money. I mean, you're just brazenly telling Nigerians that they are lazy, and we had a president who said they're lazy youths at this point. But also the fact that he's going around, you know, the National Assembly with that campaign shirt. Tinubu for President 2027. Bimbai.
There are so many issues here, Oji. I begin with the fact that I moved to Nigeria about a decade ago. I've been here about a decade. And one of the things that drew me to this country is how hardworking and enterprising the people are, despite all odds and against all odds. So to make this assumption that at some point there was some sort of free-for-all merry-go-round is extremely unfair and really is condescending to the hard work and effort that several people continue to make every day to make their daily bread. Now, this is the rhetoric of political elites. So I assume the conversation he's having is with the elites who are beneficiaries of arbitrage because of the foreign currency window. However, it's a reminder of the fact that the politics that's happening now outside of the Electoral Act's legitimate campaigning window are about political elites, their stomachs and their power plays. There is nothing pro-people happening here. You see the campaign posters that are all over the country for all various individuals. Everybody is guilty of this one, unfortunately, in this vein. And I say that this is extremely unfair because this, we will continue to reiterate, is the season of governance. This, going around and making all these announcements, he's fully within his rights to support who he wants to support and to feel whatever sentiments he feels. However, I think that, what was the statement you said earlier, Dr. Abati? Elo fokombale, when it comes to campaigning at the moment, everybody needs to just calm down. Take it easy. This is not the season for that. No. And it is illegal. That's a very big point. And then secondly, you're laughing at me for saying Elo Fokobal. Everybody should calm down. Everybody should calm down.
I love it.
And then number two, this spirit of political elitism also just, we need to counter it with something that's pro-people.
All right, Dr. Bati, a quick comment,
well,
really just about...
digression. Did I hear you say you have been in Nigeria for 10 years?
Yes.
10 years. Within 10 years, you have worked in about 3 media houses, you have acquired a husband, you have produced children in Nigeria. Nigeria is a beautiful country. People come from Zimbabwe and they live well here. And even now you are speaking Yoruba. This is a beautiful country.
It is.
Welcome.
I agree with you.
Look, apply for Nigerian citizenship.
Thank you.
You deserve it. You have earned it.
Earned it, right?
However, to go to Senator Orji Uzokalu. Senator Orji Uzokalu is a personal friend of President Tinubu. He's a chieftain of the All Progressives Congress. What do you expect him to say? And President Tinubu's administration has also been very kind to him. So naturally, he will say he's supporting Tinubu for president in 2027. But the question that I think we should raise is that these elites saying, oh, I support Tinubu, I support Tinubu, they talk down on the people. Nigerians are poor, what do you say, or they, they are very lazy or whatever.
Lazy youth.
Now, where is the voice of these ordinary people in this conversation about 2027? The people who are going to come out to vote in 2027 are the same lazy youths. They are women. And also, the women will drag their children to come out. Do you know that the rich, privileged people in Nigeria, when it is election time, most of them run away. They go to England, they go to France, they go to US, and they'll be watching the democratic situation in Nigeria. Let us see what will happen. Well, I hope there will be no problem. After the elections, that's when they will come back. We need to study that phenomenon. And so, this elite talking down on the ordinary Nigerian, I think is scandalous. I think it's unacceptable. But as a citizen, Senator Orji Uzokalu has every right to support his friend, to make his own choice. But please, I think we want to hear the voice of the people.
All right.
It's the choice of the people that should matter in a democracy.
And but they're all on talking about a being power at the moment. I think a lot of the young people are just really crying a being power because I see them online. We'll take another story now.